Good morrow, besties. I'm Jess, and I'm your witchy best friend. And I'm here today because I want to do a walkthrough of the new Oracle deck that I just got in the mail by Jennie Blonde. And if you don't know who that is, she's the Comfy Cozy Witch. She has a podcast. You can find it on all major podcasting platforms like Spotify, Apple, all of that. She's also written 2 books, Hearth and Home Witchcraft, and the Comfy Cozy Guide to Making Magic in Your Everyday Life. Both fantastic books, and I love them as much as I love her podcast. And I was super, super excited to see that she created an Oracle deck and that that this is coming out to market. I am been waiting forever for something like this from her, so super excited to go through this with you. So it's a 47 card deck and book. I mean, look at the artwork on the front of this. It is from Sterling Ethos from New York. The art is by Jane Cargill. And it says, within the 47 beautifully illustrated cards in this oracle deck, you will find enchantments of the hearth and home alongside the serenity of the natural world. Jennie Blonde, host of the #1 witch podcast, The Comfy Cozy Witch, guides users to connect to intuition, strengthen their bond with the world around them, and explore layers of self-awareness and spiritual connection. Let this deck be a source of reflection and cozy wisdom. So let's take a look at the box. The artwork is just gorgeous. I love that it's got this on the side, and it's just like, it's the perfect size to fit in your bookcase or wherever you keep your oracle decks. It's going to fit very, very comfy on mine. And then the top and the bottom. I love that it's a magnet enclosure. And it's just beautiful. So let's take a look at the inside of the box. I love the print on the inside. And then it comes with the book and the cards. I do wish that it had a string or something to make it a little bit easier to pull them out. I'll probably end up gluing something in here to make my life easier for that. And let's put this aside. So let's take a look at the book. Let's see. It's got the contents, get to know your deck, how to use the deck in this guidebook, suggested spreads, and the cards. And it gives you a brief introduction. And if you listen to her podcast, you know who she is and the things. But if not, and if you're just picking this up because you think it's adorable, which I kind of looked through it already, it's adorable. But yeah, she gives you like simple instructions to get to know your deck, and then just like a little 4-card spread for that. How to use this deck in Guidebook. And then she gives suggested spreads, one card question reading, daily 1-card reading. I love that. Cozy 1-card reading, 2-card readings. Option 1 for 3 cards. Option 2, 3-card shadow readings. I mean, she's got a few spreads in here. Long-term readings, oracle journaling, like it should be huge. Like, make sure you write down everything you do when you pull cards. And then it gives you a little list on what page every card is. And as I was going through the book, I did notice a few things that I really, really liked about this. Not only does it give you like the keywords, it also gives you like a little affirmation. It gives you the message of the card, and then it gives you like a little prompt. So for acceptance, what situation is not serving me in this moment that I need to release? How can I accept myself where I am in my spiritual journey? And I love this because I do a lot of reflection and journaling at night. And these little prompts will be perfect for that. And then just goes through all the cards, and then a little bit about the author. But let's take a little walk through these cards. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. All right, so first let's take a look at the cards themselves. The back. Look how pretty these are. They're absolutely reversible if you decide you wanted to go that way as well. They're not super shiny. I'm not really like that familiar with the type of paper and stuff, but it's a nice thick, pliable. But let's take a look at these cards. So we have, I like the key for the acceptance, welcome, embrace. For air, we have communicate and listen. For altar, we have divination and magic. Amethyst, we have calm and wise. Autumn equinox, harvest and balance. Basil is abundance and wellness. Bell is clear and cleanse. Black candle, caution, reflection. Blanket magic, I love that. It's a blanket and a rocking chair. Soften and comfort. Blue candle for tranquility and healing. Book magic, learn, grow. Candle magic, respite and care. We have cat, curiosity and awareness. Chocolate, indulgence and self-care. We all love a little chocolate, I'm sure. We have cinnamon with warmth and protection. Coffee with energy and motivation. We have deer with gentleness and grace. Delight, which is happiness and believe. Dog. Actually, this kind of reminds me of the dog I had when I was a kid. Yellow lab named Sandy. Sweetest, best dog. Such a good protector. Fantastic dog. But dog is loyalty and commitment. Earth is ground and embrace. Fairy magic. I love the mushrooms. Dance and play. Fire, creativity and strength. The fox. If you guys don't know, the fox is one of my spirit animals. I think that's part of the reason I love her podcast so much, because it's one of her spirit animals too. And listening to her talk about the fox in the second episode, I related so much to it. And I was like, yes. But the fox is cleverness and deception. They deceive me by making me love them so much. Anyway, we have garden magic, which is nature and nurture. Gratitude, thank and receive. Hearth magic, warmth and nourishment. Honey, sweetness and joy. Intuition. Oh, I love that. I think I want that tattooed on me. Look at that. It's just really such a cool piece of art. So intuition is divine and knowing. Lavender is sleep and dream, and lavender is like my plant ally. I have so much of it growing around the property here. I have so much of it in jars. I love it. The smell, the calming. I use it in sleep pillows. Magical journal, which, like I said, important. Write down everything. Reflect, write. I have a journal problem. I have probably 15 of them, not counting just notebooks, filled with all kinds of random things. We have meditation, which is stillness and ease. Mint, which is prosperity and luck. Nourishment, grow and share. Path making. Oh, look at that cute little mouse. Forge and create. Rose quartz, which is self-love and romance. Rosemary, which is memory and ancestors. Sacred space, ritual center. I love that too. Simplicity, boundary, be. Just be. Spirit, guides otherworld. Spring equinox, newness and fertility. Squirrel, preparation, determination. The summer solstice. Oh, another fox. I love it. Light and celebration. Tea magic. Friendship. Community. I wish I was a tea fan. I wish I liked tea because I think I could do so many cool magical things. Like, does anybody have any advice that would turn me into like a tea girly? Because I just can't find it. I just can't find the joy in it. Okay. Then we have warmth and kindness and embrace. And look how cute they are. Aw. Water, ease and flow. White candle, purity and enchantment. And then the winter solstice, which is retreat and darkness. And another fox. So I'm just going to shuffle these up. Let's see first how they spread out. I'm not very good at this. So if they don't spread well, it might just be because it's me. Because it's typically not how I pick cards. But it's not bad. I'm not like one of those that can just, and make it look fantastic. Let's see. How do they shuffle? Again, not fancy. I do have to say I like the size of them. They're not like too big. I mean, I have pretty long fingers in a hand, palm, but they're a good size. So I did spend the day connecting with these because they just came in this morning and they've been sitting with me all day, and I probably have gone through them like 50 times looking at the pictures. This is the first shuffle, but look at this. Like, look how beautiful these just shuffle. And then let's see. What 3 random cards can we pull today? Guides, ancestors. What do you got for me today? As usual. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Garden magic, chocolate, and honey. So I know there's a 3-card spread in here that I looked at, and I totally was going to mention that I wanted to do. Well, So 3-card reading, option 1. What do I need to know about the situation at hand? I'm inquiring about something that's going on in my life and work. So garden magic talks about nature and nurture. The mantra is, I go to the garden, connect with the land and with my spirit. And it says, when was the last time you put your bare feet in the ground, held your hand in a running body of water, let the sunshine beat down on your face with outstretched arms? When the garden magic card shows itself, it's reminding you to get outside and connect with your grounding element at earth, nurturing your soul by stepping into nature. This card invites you to find balance in the energies of nature and nurture within yourself as well. Embrace the wild, untamed aspects of your spirit while also tending to your inner garden with care and compassion. Just as nature flourishes with a gentle balance, you too will thrive when you honor your need for the outdoors. Finding harmony between these, using nature to nurture your soul, will bring growth, peace, and fulfillment. And then if I wanted to later, I could prompt the journal. What untamed aspects of myself should I embrace? Untamed aspects. I should probably get out of my house a little bit more. The question is, when was the last time you put your bare feet on the ground or held your hands in running water? It's been a long time. I don't get out much. And then question 2, what actions do I need to take to move forward in this situation? And we've got chocolate. And chocolate talks about indulgence and self-care. The little mantra is, I embrace the joy of indulgence in a balanced and mindful way. Well, I don't exactly do balance, but try to be more mindful about it. Chocolate is a symbol of indulgence and a reminder that treating yourself is not just a luxury, but a form of self-care and compassion. This card appears to remind you to really savor life's experience just as you would a piece of chocolate, being mindful and paying attention in the present moment to its taste and to its joy, to the taste and the joy it brings to you. When we enjoy the simple pleasures of life, we invite more of those magical moments to us. Similar to gratitude, when we act with gratitude, we invite more experiences to be grateful for. Sometimes all we need for a pick-me-up is something as small as a piece of chocolate. And then in moments of so the prompt I could journal with is, in moments of stress and ultimate, what small things can I turn to for a pick-me-up? How can I be mindful of being content versus overindulgence? So what can I do? Where can I turn for a pick-me-up? I do like chocolate. I do like my sweets. I'm not going to lie there. I like to read. I like to just be mindful. And then how can I be mindful of being content versus overindulgent? I need to find happiness in the little things, and maybe not. My thoughts were like leaning towards work when I was doing this, and then maybe I need to just simmer down a little bit and like take time for myself again there. And then the third and final, where could I end up if I followed this path? And sweetness and joy is what Honey talks about. And what I like too is the book is in alphabetical order. So it does make it a little bit easier to find the cards. But Honey, the invocation says, I invite sweetness and happiness into my life. Like bees are drawn to flowers, let yourself be drawn to the moments of delight and gratitude in your day. Honey, the golden nectar of life, reminds you to embrace all the sweetness that surrounds you. You may be getting caught up in negativity and things that are going wrong, which I am. But the Honey card is here to remind you to find the gold. Joy is your birthright. Allow the sweetness of life to flow through you and share generously with others. The Honey card says you have the power and the magic to invite sweetness and joy into your day through the way you interact with and react to others. At the start of your day, stir a teaspoon of honey into your coffee or tea, which I wish, like I said, I like coffee or tea. But I do eat a little spoonful of honey every day. With the intention of inviting kindness into your day. And maybe that's what I'll do, because I do eat like local honey because I have horrible allergies. And if you get honey from a local bee vendor that's like within 50 miles of where you live, it helps with your allergies. It's been working fantastically for me. I'm not taking Benadryl as much. I mean, it's been wonders. I've been doing this all summer now. And maybe that's what I need to do with my honey when I take it in the morning, is just magic it up a bit, witch it up. And then the prompt is, how can I embrace the energies of honey in my reactions to frustrating situations and people? Which I'm very frustrated. Work's been a little rough. What are some ways I can invite kindness into my day? Maybe being a little bit more receptive to the people around me, and maybe not pressuring myself so much with all of this. Possibly. I don't know, but so do you guys have this deck? Are you going to purchase this deck? It's fantastic. I'm going to leave like a link below to her, to the website where you can get this, because it's just, I can't wait to start playing with this and using this as my daily draw at nights for my nightly card. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, and thank you so much for being here. Love you guys, and I hope you have the best rest of your day, week, night, whatever it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!